In 1920, archaeologists found baked bricks so perfectly standardized they could rebuild a city today. These weren't Roman, weren't Egyptian. They were 4,500 years old, from a civilization nobody knew existed. The discovery would shatter everything historians thought they knew about the dawn of urban life. Hidden beneath the dusty plains of Pakistan lay Harappa, twin jewel of the Indus Valley, a metropolis that flourished when Stonehenge was just scattered stones and the pyramids were ambitious dreams. For over a century, the world believed that civilization began in only two places: Mesopotamia's Fertile Crescent and Egypt's life-giving Nile. Scholars spoke confidently of humanity's first cities, first writing systems, first complex societies. Then, in the early 1920s, British archaeologist John Marshall received a telegram that would rewrite the textbooks. His team had uncovered something impossible in the ruins of an ancient Pakistani city called Harappa. What they found defied explanation. Streets laid out in perfect grids, sewage systems more sophisticated than those in medieval Europe, houses with private wells and bathrooms. This wasn't the work of primitive farmers stumbling toward civilization. This was urban planning at its finest, executed with mathematical precision that wouldn't be seen again for millennia. Harappa stretched across 370 acres, home to an estimated 40,000 people at its peak around 2600 BCE. But it wasn't alone. 300 miles south, connected by the mighty Indus River, stood its twin city, Mohenjo-Daro. Together, they anchored a civilization that spanned an area larger than Egypt and Mesopotamia combined. Over 1.25 million square kilometers of the Indian subcontinent. The Harappan people were master engineers. Every street ran perfectly north-south or east-west, intersecting at precise right angles. The main boulevards stretched 30 feet wide, broad enough for carts to pass comfortably in both directions. But the real marvel lay beneath their feet. While other ancient cities wallowed in their own waste, Harappa boasted the world's first known sewerage system. Clay pipes, fitted with perfect joints, carried wastewater from every house to covered drains that ran along every street. Each house was a testament to egalitarian urban planning. Unlike the palaces and hovels that defined other ancient cities, Harappan homes showed remarkable uniformity. Most featured central courtyards, private wells, and individual bathrooms with sophisticated drainage. The people themselves remained tantalizingly mysterious. They left behind thousands of inscribed seals, small squares of steatite carved with symbols and animals, humped bulls, rhinoceros, elephants, and mythical creatures. Yet their script, consisting of over 400 distinct signs, remains undeciphered despite decades of scholarly effort. We can see their words perfectly preserved in fired clay, but we cannot hear their voices. What we do know comes from their artifacts. Harappan craftsmen created jewelry of stunning sophistication, gold beads so tiny and perfectly spherical that modern jewelers struggle to replicate them. They worked bronze into tools and weapons, fired pottery in kilns that reached temperatures of 1,000 degrees Celsius, and wove cotton into textiles that were traded across continents. Their standardization obsession extended far beyond city planning. Harappan weights followed a precise binary system. Each weighed exactly double the previous one. Bricks came in a standard ratio of 4:2:1, whether used in Harappa, Mohenjo-Daro, or any of the 1,000 smaller settlements. Trade was the lifeblood of Harappan prosperity. Merchants sailed down the Indus River and across the Arabian Sea, carrying their goods to Mesopotamian cities like Ur and Babylon. Harappan seals have been found in archaeological sites from Afghanistan to Gujarat. Yet for all their achievements, the Harappans left no monuments to ego, no towering ziggurats or pyramid tombs. Their largest structures were not palaces, but public baths and granaries. The famous Great Bath of Mohenjo-Daro, with its precisely fitted bricks and waterproof bitumen lining, suggests a society that valued communal welfare over individual glorification. But around 1900 BCE, something went catastrophically wrong. The great cities began to decline. Streets fell into disrepair. The magnificent drainage systems clogged and cracked. Population dwindled as people abandoned their urban centers for smaller settlements or migrated entirely. By 1500 BCE, the great urban centers were ghost towns. The sophisticated drainage systems that had served 40,000 people became homes for wild animals. The perfectly planned streets filled with debris. The script that had recorded thousands of years of human thought and commerce was forgotten, its meaning lost to time. If you enjoyed this story, please hit the like button and subscribe for more untold history every single day. See you in the next one.